The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Cavaliers. For the Washington Wizards, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Cavs, Wizards. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline report. David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter." My name became Shooter. And Kevin, it still is.
It sure is. Thanks, David. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can't fall off, Kevin, that talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. King is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Garland. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Porter in at the 2 spot. And for the Wizards, Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Brown. And it's Grant in at the 4. Now Porter after Westbrook's missed 3. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
You think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won for that franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 and 2010.
And that one misses. And then in 2013 with Miami, LeBron Brent finished one ballot shot, burning all the MVP votes.
Well, we wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span.
Here's King after the made shot from Bradley Beal. King's shot is off. Pulls up on the wing. Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to King. He kicks it to Porter. 6 to shoot. Back to King. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Westbrook. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Garland dishes to Capella. Pass to Garland. Back to Capella. Over Drummond. And it's off the back rim. No good. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown the pass to Grant.
Cleveland foul call. That's his first personal foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With the fadeaway. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Porter. Back to Capella. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And the shot is good. It's a tie ball game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Down low, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Garland with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Capella. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beal. Porter, no luck. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That one is off. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Bledsoe. Shoots it up. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Here's Beal. It's Drummond, high post. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Drummond's got 5 points so far.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Garland dishes to Bledsoe. To the right side. Lets it fly. Kept alive. Here's King. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
I think yesterday.
Yesterday or Friday, I was losing like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is better than 0.
And the first one at the line is good. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. So he gets them both. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now here's Westbrook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bledsoe. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Free throw line jump shot. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now here's Garland, defended by Drummond. Here's the 3. Garland, no good. Washington trailing. Hachimura, the pass to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you could see the defense break down, but credit the aggressive play of Westbrook for making that happen.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
1 for 2.
Shooting 2. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Well, a familiar sight. Westbrook gets his way back to the free throw line. I mean, the way he attacks his opponent, they're going to be forced to foul him time and time again.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And here is Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bledsoe outside. Goes up on the high post. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. Misses the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Now Garland. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Westbrook, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Garland, the pass to Porter. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. How he did last season. Put up 8 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise it could be something that goes away soon.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Both free throws good from Nance. Wizards have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Teague, the pass to Bryant.
Nice.
The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Sexton. Pass to Nance. Bryant with the rebound. Inside, and here's the fast break. Here's Bayless. Forbes with the rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The shot, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Sexton playing at his pace right now. That's a good sign for the entirety of the offense.
Here's Bayless. Lays it up and banks it in. Bayless has got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Sexton, the pass to Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And Bayless kicks to Bryant. Shoots from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Nance now atop the key. Good on the bucket. Nance has got 6 points.
And one of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Bayless. Brown outside. The pass to Teague. Ryan in the post, covered by Nance. Hachimura, no good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Forbes, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. The 11-footer, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Washington has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Bayless. Defense is right there. Nance with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Wizards trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In 4th, the Wizards.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. When certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys, and it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball, Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
On the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Sexton. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Wizards. Here, matched up against Cleveland is how they'll kick off the new season.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
The dish now to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Zizic, defended by Bryant. The shot's good from Zizic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Bayless. Back to Teague. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Misses in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Nance. Pass to Sexton. Sinks the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Teague, the pass to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Sexton with it. From deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead, up by 3. He'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
End up phoning me. I don't got time for that, bro. Lost is everywhere in the living room. Everywhere, yeah, everywhere, son.
A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
When I was a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard, as hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
No. I told you to get the app, bro.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Grant, Teague out there with Wagner, and it's Schofield in at the 2. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Wizards trail by 5. Teague surveying the D. Passes to Schofield. Shoots a fader. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
The first one falls.
There's a nice, quiet leadership quality that Avery Bradley gives to his teammates, and it's something that the coaching staff absolutely is on board with.
Kings checked in for Cleveland. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Teague. Yep, it counts.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton kicks to Bradley. Zizic passes to Sexton. Back to Zizic. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 6. Now here's Teague. Shoots over King. Teague can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And here's Sexton. He's got 5. Now the pass to King. Uncovered. And that one drops for him. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Bradley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is where Bradley's at his best. Terrific at slashing with purpose, finding cuts behind the eyes of the defense.
T kicks to Humphries. Got a piece of it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Bradley. The shot. No good. Great D that time from T. Grant surveying the D. Here's Schofield. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. And again, Washington, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Townsend, the pass to Sexton. Shoots. And Wagner pulls it down.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Grant, that's good.
Well, when he gets into the paint, Kevin, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Here's Townsend. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket is good. Schofield's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
It's to Townsend.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
For the Wizards, Bradley Beal's checked in for Wagner, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Teague. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Now, here's Bradley. It's Zizic in the corner. Back to Bradley. From deep three-point range. And Westbrook pulls it down. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That lethal first step. Westbrook uses it to get an edge, and that helps draw the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Westbrook. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Garland. Over Beal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Kicks to Westbrook. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 7 points.
So good with making plays off of the bounce. So difficult to stay with him defensively.
Brown feeling out of it, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Bledsoe to end the cold streak. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Westbrook. They get it again. Here's Drummond. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run.
Something's moving where?
Bro, I felt, no, word to everything, bro. I felt something moving. I felt something moving, bro. I must have been bugged. I thought it was a mouse, bro.
It's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. Now Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Garland kicks to Bledsoe. Cleveland gets it back. Capella, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
There's Beal with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the inside. King. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. King's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside for Beal. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Porter dishes to Bledsoe. Porter against Beal. Porter passes to Garland. Releases from 15. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Hachimura. Porter with a block.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Garland with it. Pass to Capella. Porter against Beal. On the corner. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Hachimura. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Cavaliers leading. Now, here's Garland. Right through the D for the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now, here's Westbrook. Passes it to Drummond. The putback, and Drummond is right there. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Washington making a change here. Lions checked in.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in assists, 8th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Second change shot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. Windler, the pass to Nance. Over Drummond. Here's Capella. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here is Forbes. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Windler. Here's Nance, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Westbrook surveying the D. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Hachimura. They get it back. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, my goodness.
Here is Forbes. Nance outside, right wing. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. Good on the three-point shot. Windler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Beal. Deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. Well, I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.